Good afternoon. Hey, Morris. You must be good. You've already liked it. Oh, you beat me to it. Don't forget to press the like. How are you, Morris? Happy Tuesday. I I am, trying to keep warm at the moment. It's really cold. Hold on, let me show comments on stage because I don't want Morris to complain. But you're not going to be watching the replay, so no need to worry about the comments then. Damn fine, and you? Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. This week is going really fast. Can't believe we're on Tuesday already, and Wednesday, like Tuesday night. But yeah, no, I'm okay. Thanks, Morris. Thanks for asking. How's your week been? Have you been out today, or was that yesterday? I've just got the kids home from school, managed to feed them in time, and then got everyone ready, showered, washing on. The bloody dryer broke today. Oh my God. So we've had to go and buy a new dryer. You've been flat out today. What, doing deliveries or spending time at home editing? Mm. You did 12-hour delivery yesterday. Do you actually enjoy it, or do you do 12 hours because you need to, or like what's with the 12 hours? Like if you're retired, you can pretty much come and go as you please, right? So are you doing that just to like just earn enough because you're going to be off the next day, or 12 hours is a long day driving? Sometimes when I've done like 4 hours, I start to get a headache, like the concentration. You just did it for the hell of it. Yeah, but like I don't know about you, but like it's really tiring after a while. Just like really concentrating. It doesn't feel like the hours go really fast, if you ask me. It doesn't feel like we're actually doing any work, but I do get a headache after a while. I probably need my glasses changed, and because I go out really early. I haven't been out since Sunday morning when we did the live. That was the last time we were out. We missed you on Sunday, Morris. What did we earn? $65, I think. You're used to doing 12 hours. Yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't say I'm used to doing 12-hour days, but it's just the concentration. At the moment, I sit in front of a computer for like 7, 8 hours, and, you know, that doesn't seem hard work to me, but focusing on the road, especially with all the morons about. So you don't miss your job, Morris? I still have to look at that being edited in my little. No, that's okay, Morris. All good. Don't expect you to watch every single video at all. I bet the cat misses you when you're not there. And where's Bo? Bo said he was going to come on and say hello. Bo forgot. Yeah, we had the guys around to, like, they did the acid wash on the new patio that we got done, the pathway, and they came to seal it today, but they wouldn't seal it because it was just too wet on the floor. So now they might come back tomorrow, but it's just been a nightmare. Hey, Jose, how are you? How's life treating you? South Australia, is it? Is that right? I might be wrong. Sorry if I am. My memory is shocking as at times, and other times it's really good. Yeah, the poor little bugger, that's the only thing I like. And the cat, the poor cat. Oh, I got it right. I got it right. Oh, yeah, the collab, it went really well. So we met with Bris Vegas Slots on Saturday at the Lions, South Brisbane, and we played pokies and we had like a challenge that went really well. And we did a Q&A with him. He's such a nice guy. So the video is out tomorrow of our collab, our challenge, and then Sunday night on the channel is where we do the Q&A with him. He's been doing YouTube for like 12 years now, and he's like tried gaming, he's tried vlogging, and all of a sudden about 4 years ago he decided just to record his slots. And yeah, it just took off. He said as soon as he started it, it took off. And now he's he's like, he says he's getting 700 subscribers a month. I'll be lucky if I get 70. And on our other channel, I think we're averaging between 30 to 40 subscribers. Still enjoying Uber Eats. I haven't done any Uber since Sunday morning. I'm kind of like, I got my car serviced today, so the car was out of action, and obviously I was working anyway, but like, yeah, this morning the car was out of action. Yesterday morning we had the guys around, they were doing the acid wash on the concrete, so I couldn't go out then. But the car really annoyed me today. Took it in for its like service because it's done 10,000 K since 3 months ago. Ridiculous. And I needed a new battery, and they needed to put a filter in the aircon. So it ended up being $765 later. And I got new tires the week before. So I'm hoping with the tax man coming, the tax time, I'm hoping all this can be put towards that, because it just is destroying my car. You know, I only started this in November, and I reckon I've done 20,000 Ks easily. So it's pretty depressing, really. I'm just hoping I can claim these, because every 3 months I'm having to get my car serviced. And then the battery was $290. The air filter they charged me $150 for. The service was $350. Yeah, I was almost tempted because my mom's got a really old car. I was almost tempted to ask her, can I run your car into the ground with that? Because I am sitting on the fence a lot lately going, you know what? Is it really worth it? Even if I earn $30 an hour, which, yeah, some days I earn more, some days I earn less. By the time I put the petrol in, by the time the tax man has taken its share, the car maintenance, I probably walk away with around $15. So I don't know. I'm going to keep doing it until Vegas. And obviously, you know, I do my vlogging, but even if I did the vlogging once a week and did one live a week, that's not so bad on the car. I don't know. It is hard to say, to be honest with you. I'm not even happy in my own job at the moment. So I don't know how long I'm going to be there. Is still to open the Uber app. Do you think you will? Are you going to, or are you just happy with DoorDash? Yeah, I mean, my car was 16,000 Ks when I started this, and now it's up to 36,000 Ks. And I get it. It's not like, if it was just sat in the garage, then what's the point of having it in the garage? You know, like, I might as well use it. But then it's just, if it becomes more costly than the actual job, then that's when there's a problem. Yeah, just my day job. It's just been, the market's really bad. Like, I'm in recruitment and I go on like basically targets and commissions, and the market is dead. It's just a hard battle. Like I'm in aged care recruitment. No one wants to work in aged care. Clients aren't hiring. It's just when I first started, I mean, I've been in aged care recruitment for 12 years plus, and just the last 3 I've been in agency. But it's just so hard. It's like pulling teeth. I don't know. The targets that stress me out, and, just the market is just terrible. Yeah. I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. Lots of options going through my head, but, I kind of need the cash. My job pays really well. That's, I mean, it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. I did 12 hours straight yesterday and had to turn it off for a break. Oh, is that DoorDash or not much use having 2 apps if you can't keep up with one? Yeah, that's true. If the market's really good for DoorDash there and you're out during the day, then you probably don't need the other. But I would maybe give just Uber a try just so you can experience it. Especially if there's a quest on, might be swap over to NDIS. Yeah, I mean, that could be a thing. Be a plan manager, huge money. Oh, I really don't know. I'm half thinking I should just start my own business up, because that's technically what I do anyway. So, yeah, I don't want to say too much on here. You just never know who might be listening, but lots of options going through my head at the moment. To be honest with you, I just really wanted to win big in Vegas and or the lottery, and then, do something you really love. I really do enjoy doing Uber and DoorDash, but I wouldn't like to do it full time. Like, I wouldn't like the pressure to make up the money that, you have to get. So if it was just casual and you didn't need money and you just had to go out and have some pocket money like Morris, then it would be great. It'd be fun. Yeah. I saw one of your video titles the other day. I haven't watched it yet. It might have been this morning or yesterday, how you had your first negative customer experience, and that was on DoorDash. What was that about? Anything bad or just your usual customers whinging? Honestly, sometimes that's the worst thing, isn't it? When you get customer bad feedback. You try and do a good job and you're like, this job is already paying shit. So I think it's different for you though, because you don't have the pressures of earning a certain amount. You're lucky enough to be, doing this to just earn pocket money rather than the rest of us that just, have to be employed full time. But I did put the lottery on for tonight. I don't know. Just lost an hour of time. Oh dear. I did that when the alcohol order went wrong once. Luckily, Uber paid me for the whole hour. That was pretty cool. It's just, yeah. It's when they leave bad feedback that annoys me, but I shouldn't take it to heart. Someone said to me on my Facebook, don't take it to heart, because he doesn't even look at his reviews, his feedbacks. He just gets on with it. I don't think I could do it as a side hustle. Yeah. I mean, obviously there's the YouTube thing. I'd have to. I watched actually Jose as well. I watched this guy. He's on the Gold Coast and he does eBay, and he's called like Aussie Flipper or something like that. And he basically goes to like, markets and finds shoes, say for example, like Nike, and he goes and then turns them into a double profit. It was pretty interesting. I was like, oh, maybe I should get an eBay shop. It was pretty cool. You left a $60 an hour job, so I didn't need really. Yeah. See, that's what I would be nearly leaving. Plus, I get commission on top of on that, depending on what the market's like. So I'd be leaving a lot, but at the moment there's no commission. So yeah, it's pretty hard to know. But like the eBay thing looked really cool because like I'm sure like someone else's trash is someone else's treasure, right? But he was really interesting to watch, and he'll like go and find like DVDs and computer games and rare Pokemon cards, and he'll flip them for double the price on eBay or Marketplace. You think you've seen it? Yeah, I think he's called the Aussie Flipper. And I'm sure he's on the Gold Coast. I only literally found his channel about a week ago. Maybe I should start flipping things on eBay and I could vlog that rather than my door dashing. At least my car won't get destroyed and I can still. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how do you know what to look for? Like, how do you know what's gonna. Obviously, he's got years and years and years, but he turns over. He used to do clothes. Oh, Kermit the Frog. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, because I was talking to my friend not long ago, I think it was last week, and I said, "Would you ever open an eBay shop again?" Because her and I used to have an eBay shop together years ago. I'm talking probably 15 plus years ago, and we got some dodgy DVDs from overseas, and it was when Zumba was really popular. Anyway, we got banned from eBay for selling these DVDs. Anyway, she used to sell clothes, but she used to go to like the DFO in Brisbane and she would go and buy clothes. But she reckons now with Temu and Shine and stuff like that, you can't do clothes anymore. But like things like DVDs and CDs and shoes, I guess, she bloody criminal. I tell you what, we made a lot of money in a short time. And the DVDs weren't like perfect, they just were a knockoff. Um, that was years ago now. And the funniest thing is, then we got her because we still wanted to sell them. We still had loads left. So then we asked her mom if we could use her mom's eBay account, and then we got a mom's eBay ban too. I don't think I've been on eBay since then. And obviously, if I was doing an eBay shop, I'd have to be legit. Couldn't do. Yeah. So you're hearing the real Nic now. I can't even remember where we bought them from. I mean, they weren't knockoff, like stolen. They were just like from China. And you would order your set in, and there'd be like 10 sets for $200, and then you would sell a set for $50 each. So how to make friends with her mom, yeah. But the Aussie Flipper, I saw him the other day. I think he had a stroke at the age of 34. And that was the video that came up in my newsfeed, and I didn't even know about him. So I listened to his video about him having a stroke at 34, which is pretty scary, really, isn't it? Having a stroke at 34. But he was getting ready for a marathon, and then that happened. But yeah, then I started going on his channel and looking through what he did. I was like, oh, and then it was all eBay stuff, and he does Marketplace, and he goes to like the markets. But yeah, you should check him out. He's pretty fun to watch. He goes through his stuff that he sold well, like how much things cost to post, like what's hot. But again, it's knowing what to buy, isn't it? But no, I thought he was a cool dude, and the fact that he had a stroke so early on, it's pretty scary. I suppose anyone can have one. You just can't take life for granted, right? So yeah, very young. But yeah, I've watched like a few of his videos now, and I've always, I subscribe to him. Check out 2 Aussie thrifters. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Maybe there is some money to make on that kind of stuff. We've got a garage full of stuff that we moved here a year and a half ago, and we just left it in the garage. I said to my husband, we could go through and sell so much stuff on either eBay or Marketplace. My husband's like, oh no. Are they really advanced? Who do you prefer? Do you prefer the Aussie flipper or these guys? Okay. Yeah, cool. That's them there. I don't know if anyone can see. But yeah, I'll try and find the other guy. Show Morris who I'm talking about. The Aussie flipper. Probably can't see it. He's got like a bomb as a logo. But his last video that he's got up is he bought ultra rare Pokemon cards. I mean, I wouldn't know what to look for. That's the thing. You did a one-on-one? Oh my God, really? How cool is that? Let us know. Does he, because I know he does a computer system that you can buy and you can put all your earnings in there, and I didn't realize he did one-on-one. Oh, so you also flip things. That's pretty cool. Isn't that funny that he only just came up in my news feed about a week ago? No, but if you could turn it into more money, Morris, as a hobby, like to, just do it on the side and make some money. Do you make money? Do you make good money with it? Do you share it on YouTube? I'd love to know that. Because I was thinking, well, yeah, maybe if my car's going to get trashed, maybe I have to like also do something else on YouTube, and maybe that could be it. Obviously, that's for this the channel I'm talking about is the Dash with Nic, but the other channel, Nic T, is going to be more like travel vlogs, weight loss vlogs. And Morris, it was really funny. I put a weight loss video on the Nic T one the other day, and I literally got 500 views within like a day and a half, and the impressions were like 17,000 so far. So it definitely prefers like either people prefer listening to weight loss content than they do Uber Eats and DoorDash. That's the other option. Because my husband thinks that DoorDash and Uber Eats maybe is not really up there in people wanting to watch. That could be a reason too. I'd love some advice. How do I start? Tell me how to start to making some side hustle money with it. Do I book him for a one-on-one? Can I book him for a one-on-one like you? It's funny, you started last year in November. I started doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, but it's killing my car. That was one of the reasons I thought maybe eBay could be, or Marketplace could be the new I do make money when I list things consistently. I'm actually thinking that delivery stuff is totally not the right niche. Yeah. It's funny, when I put out a slot video on NK Slots, and bear in mind, we've only got, I think, 240 subscribers. Literally, the views and the hours watched are so much different. And like we get just as much subscribers and views as the other channel, if not more. I think the potential's a lot more there, but the problem with a slot channel is you need to have money to keep it up, and you need to really do mid to high bets to actually get people mid to high bets to actually get interest. That's the only problem with a slot channel. If you got extra money, then a slot channel, that people love that shit, right? Like they will watch it. But I'm beginning to think the same too, Morris. Like maybe there's me changing channels, thinking, oh, my channel was screwed up, because I think it's just the content. I think it's just like people don't want to watch that. It's really low. Unless you're a really big YouTuber and they love your personality, then I think then that's a different, they watch you for you, not for the fact that you're doing Uber Eats or DoorDash. Also, you mostly do clothes, but how do you do clothes with things like Temu and Shine and, all those other like Chinese franchises that buy these clothes in so cheap? Is it like designer clothes? I don't know, Morris. It's a bit annoying, really, isn't it? Because you put so much hard work and effort into editing and putting videos out there, and just to get like 100 views or 70 views on a video. Okay, so every time you look at low numbers, only a few people got it for years of getting them. Yeah, I think like the Meaty Mamas, the London Eats, guys like that are the ones that are OGs, they're the ones that originally started it, then, they've got their fellowship. So you sell brands. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that's what my friend used to do, who had her clothing shop, but it was all baby stuff she used to sell. And it was like Cotton On and Country Road. But where do you get those kind of brands though? Where do you find them? Like, are you selling them brand new, or sorry about the questions? I'm quite intrigued. I'd love to know more. I just don't know where to start. E-bike and scooter is the big in delivery, but not in car. Yeah, and I think if you really want it, like the thought of doing it on an e-bike or scooter just kind of, yeah, I don't know. Like yeah. Okay, so, and do people get rid of that stuff? Like, it's still quite good quality? God, I need to start searching. And then how do you know how to sell them? Like, do you just look on eBay yourself and see what they're worth? I'm so hopeless with brand names. I don't think I would know a brand if it hit me in the face, other than your main ones. But he even knows about DVDs and Pokemon cards. Like, how the hell would you know what's hot and what's not? Yeah, it's bloody dangerous. I don't do it for the money, so it's not an issue for me. Yeah. Maybe I'll become an eBay influencer. Do they get a lot of views? Because he gets a lot of views, that Aussie flipper. Can you imagine I changed my channel name again, Morris? I've gone from Nic Gets Fit to Dash with Nic to then Nic Delivers, then changing my main channel, Nic T, for the vlogs, and then keep this channel, Dash with Nic, again. I'm going to really confuse people. They're like, oh, I'm just like that with dieting too. I never know what diet I'm on. And that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped like doing weight loss vlogs, because I'm so hopeless. I just can't stick to anything. I don't even want to tell you what I'm doing at the moment, like as in what diet plan I'm doing, because who knows what I'll be doing next week. Yeah, Nic sells it. Oh, that's hilarious. Nic, don't buy CDs from me. I think my husband would really be mad if I said, oh, every Sunday we've got to go to the markets and find like stuff we can sell on eBay. I have had an eBay shop before, but how do I suppose I could start a new eBay shop, even though I got banned from the old one years and years ago. I've got new email addresses, a new surname. So I'm pretty sure I'll be safe there. Just don't buy Chinese fake stuff. Yeah, Kim and I, who we did it, we still laugh about that. Like, those Zumba DVD sets were like, honestly, they were like hotcakes. Everyone was buying them, and because ours was cheaper than you'd go in the shop to buy because it was really expensive. We were going to the post office every day with bags of this stuff. The other thing we were selling is like, back in then it was like Grey's Anatomy series sets. And you could go buy Grey's Anatomies, and there was like all the other ones I can't think, like CSIs and all those. Those are the ones that are hot in the day. They're looking at me, they're watching me. Yeah. I'd have to do it legit. I'd have to be legit about it. I don't want to get a bad name or sell the wrong stuff to someone that's going to abuse me because the DVD didn't work or something. And that's the other thing, if you're buying secondhand stuff, how do you know it's going to work when you're selling it? It's like I saw that Aussie Flipper, he had like an old Dyson that he bought at the market the other weekend, and he took it home and it didn't work, but he was going to put it on eBay anyway just to sell it. And I thought, well, I've got an old Dyson in the garage. Like, I just need to clean it up. There you go. Well, remember it used to be the Jane Fonda workout CDs. It used to be like back in the UK, we used to have can't think of his name. But yeah, he used to do workouts. Yeah, I'm gonna list it for parts. I've got to clean it first, and I also had a robot vacuum cleaner that was also a mop. Cost me $2,000 when we moved into this house nearly a year and a half ago now, and it stopped working after, I don't know, the app just stopped working, and it got confused because they're supposed to map and they're supposed to like clean the house and know where the map is, but it got confused and it kept going to the wrong place and doing the wrong job. Anyway, I've got that robot thing that I could sell. I've got a Gucci bag that I've never used, but it's dusty. I could give it a bit of a clean. I'm like, Gucci bags could sell that. I mean, I don't even buy brands now myself. Well, that's awesome. Well, I've found my new niche, Morris. People will be confused. It's like Dash with Nick is like, what did you say? Nick sells, or flip it with Nick? God. I suppose I could still do DoorDashing content and UberEats content, but just do a bit of the eBay stuff on the side. I'm just keeping my subscribers on their toes. Oh dear. But no, I mean, I think I'd prefer doing I think I'd prefer doing the eBay shop than I would doing DoorDash. 100%. Yeah, you should have seen his face when I mentioned, when I found the Aussie Flipper, and I was telling him how I found him. He had a stroke, and I was watching his video about a stroke. Then I checked out his channel, and like, obviously, because he was Aussie, I wanted to support him, and I was like, he's only on the Gold Coast, he's not far away. Then I realized what he did, and I was like, Dan is gonna go ape at me if I tell him I've got another good idea we can make some extra money. Because Dan just wants to chill at the weekend. He doesn't want to go out doing Uber or DoorDash. It's me, the one that's, let's go make a bit of money towards Vegas. And then he'll be like, oh. But like, when I had to laugh to myself when I told him about the Aussie Flipper, I could almost hear his brain ticking and seeing what he's thinking. She's going to want to sell some eBay stuff. But he did say he would check the garage out and go through all his stuff, because we need to hire a skip. And I think I might be able to find. I remember when we first bought a house, it was about our first house together. It was about 5 years ago. And we bought this house and we redid the fencing, but there was these, like, those temporary fencing, they had all that around and we had to rip it all down. And I literally put that on Marketplace, and I wish I would have done my research, because I literally had 5 to 10 calls straight away about them. And someone got a steal, and they were only like $25. I thought, oh, they're not worth much, just a bit of steel. And the next thing I know, I'm getting like all these calls, and I'm like, and people like begging me to save them for them, that they couldn't pick them up straight away. And I was like, when you list something on Marketplace and you wish, oh, I should have put more on that because the interest is so big. Daddy's going to have a stroke. Not if I'm making more money. I mean, I would be doing the post office stuff. I used to do that. I used to go to, when we used to have our eBay shop, I'd go and buy all the big postal bags. And then when I saw the Flip It guy, he had like a box of satchels. CL Furlong. Okay, I'll search for that one too. Oh dear. Change my niche now, Morris. You're like, God, what is she doing? Okay, send it. If you got a video, send it. Oh, they have a video only 3 days ago. Yeah. I guess just having my car serviced today and knowing how much I've spent is just really, it's a bit soul destroying when I'm not really earning that much money and yeah, I'm destroying my car. For long. My son wants to come through. He doesn't want to come back. You can get down on your hands and knees. They won't see you. He's gone back in the other side of the house now to my mother's. He's not happy. Okay, I'm trying to look for them. It's not an easy name to remember, is it? Okay, found them. Are they an Aussie? Hold on. He's an ultra runner. Small business owner. He has an eBay book. All right. He's in Australia too. Cool. Not that I don't want to watch anyone outside of Australia, but it is better when they're in Australia because it's more, I guess, like the market is the same, it's not like it's different. Like American market would be completely different to our market, even though the selling tactics is probably pretty much the same. All right, guys, go check them out. Morris, I expect you to go check them out too and see if you can find some stuff in your garage. I reckon I could easily make money in the garage. So much trash that you keep hold of that other people would want. Okay, is that a good reality or a bad reality? Like when you said this video explains realities of eBay selling. I'll watch it after this live. I'll go watch it and find out for myself. Does he make good money? You're not doing anything else. Until you take your car in for service, Morris, and they go, oh, you need to change this, that, this, and your newish car, because you've got a new car too, is like, then, I spent two and a half grand on my car in the last week and a half on tires, batteries, servicing, even the air conditioner filter needed doing something. So, and my dog's having surgery next week too. So there's another couple of grand. God, will I actually be able to afford Vegas? 4 weeks tomorrow to Vegas. I'm so excited. Oh, that's got my attention. He left his corporate job and started emailing, but his operations are bigger than Aussie Flipper. Okay. I mean, Aussie Flipper looks like he does about 10K a month. But is that 10K profit or is that 10K that's come through? Not really. I just spent 40K in the Outback with no problems. Driving 100Ks a day isn't going to hurt it. Hundreds of Ks. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but like I guess you're doing it because you're retired, but I'm doing it because I want to make money. I want to pay my mortgage off within like 5 years, or even 10 years would be good. Yeah, mine's at 36,000 Ks now. It was at 16,000 Ks in November when I started. But it soon adds up, right? Like it's just the cost because you're going to pay tax on it. But I'm just going to obviously hopefully get the Tax back. Yeah, that is true. Who wants to drive around the outback? Not me. It's too hot. I have driven around the outback. Mm. I'm sure that's what Vegas is gonna feel like in the outback. Mm. Well, thanks, Kermit the Frog, for all that information. Literally, I wasn't gonna be long on here tonight only because it's been a long, crazy day, and I thought I'd come on here for half an hour, 40 minutes. What have we been going, 40 minutes? Chat to you guys and say hello, and then I didn't think anyone. It's funny, isn't it? Like you start a video just appears, and it's like, was there a reason that video appeared to me, like from the Aussie Flipper, and the fact that I mentioned him on this channel, and you've actually spoken to him. That is so cool. Was he a nice guy? Was he as nice as he seems? I'm gonna get Morris to watch him now. You have a video loading, so I need to get that happening. Yeah, that can take time, can't it? Well, yeah, he's nice. That's good. I know he does like a program that you can buy, software, but I'm sure you could do your own Excel spreadsheet if you were tracking income. Well, I might let you go and have a good Tuesday night, guys. And if you're watching the replay, give it the thumbs up too. I do appreciate every one of you. And Dash with Nick turns into Nick flips it. Yeah, you don't need SW. Yeah. Oh dear. All right. Well, we'll speak to you soon. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye. Speak to you soon. Take care, guys. All right, mate. Have a good one. Get the news site up. I'm not doing another channel. It would have to be combined if I did too. I am not doing another channel. I don't have enough time for that. God. Jeez. No way. Oh dear, crazy. Anyway, although my brother did tell me, and he's really big on TikTok, he does a lot of TikTok, and he did say that someone says you needed 6 channels and different niches to see which one actually works. So maybe keep trying until I get it right? Anyway, take care, guys. I will see you on the other side.